Look at that belly right there. Like that is just great. Like that's blue. That's literally blue right there. Like I have a blue bearded dragon. The year was 2019, April 7 in the morning. Lord and Lion was just okay. I don't know what I'm doing, honestly. Like I was trying to be a narrator. Oh man, I should have done something like that. Oh well, maybe next time. Let's go. Oh my god, like they're literally hatching. Look at this little guy. Oh my god, look at this. Now my room is still a little bit warm, so I'm not too concerned of them freezing, but look at this little guy. Oh my god. Now I did have to put them on paper, just because some of them were like seeping down. Like, look how black this guy is. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. Hopefully they make it. I don't really want to touch them or anything. But oh my god, this is so crazy. Oh my god, look at this little face. This guy is still in the egg. This guy's just chilling. Oh my god, this guy's still in the egg, like in his little egg blanket. Oh my goodness. He's moving. Come on, little guy. Last push. Last push. Come on, wake up. Last push. It's literally the last push before your head pops up. Come on. Is he gonna come out? What's he doing? Look at this little guy. He's like in a little egg blanket. Like all of his brothers have hatched. That one's like about to hatch. Like I can see little tiny slits on the other side. But this one is in an egg blanket. This guy has his like little tiny his little tiny snout popping up, as you can see. Like that guy's gonna come out too. Hurry up, come on, you can do it, keep pushing. This is like honestly the cutest thing I've ever seen. I can't believe that bearded dragons are this tiny when they're babies. Like that's my thumb. Look at that. Look how small they are. Tiny, tiny. Holy snap, these things are the cutest things ever. My goodness, someone is angry. Oh my goodness, little guy. What in the world? Like, I just came here to check up on everyone to see if everyone was okay, and this guy's not happy. Oh my goodness, what got into you? He's like, I am not happy. Oh my goodness. You okay, buddy? You okay? Come on. You okay? Whoa. So, ooh, he's angry. Okay. I'm just gonna let him be, because he is not happy whatsoever. Just really wanted to check them out. This one started to pop out. There's one here that popped out as well. There's one more egg that's I'm just waiting on to pop out, but it looks like it's gonna pop out like any second now. And this little guy is like trying to protect it. He is not happy at all. Oh my goodness, little guy. That's gonna be my favorite one. Just watch. That one's gonna give me the hardest time. Like, he was born and he's already angry. He's like, I was fine in the egg. Oh my goodness. Alright, so this right here is the next day, where some of them have already hatched out. As you can see, they're like nice and alert, but they're so tiny. Like, look at this little guy. Oh my goodness. Now I'm gonna go into more in depth on what they are later on in this video, but oh my god, look at this little guy. Super tiny. Oh my goodness. So there's still a couple more that are needed to be hatched, but these guys are ready to go into a temporary setup that I have going on for them, and I'm going to offer them something for them to eat, maybe some greens or something. But these guys are just amazing. This little guy came out of the egg recently, and separated him because he was moving. Seems like he's okay though. But these guys are all alert and ready to be placed into their homes, but they're so amazing. Like, I can't believe that I have baby bearded dragons here. Oh my goodness, look at this. Like, this guy's so cute. So what I'm gonna do is separate the ones that are more alert inside of a temporary setup, and then I'll let them settle in, get them to eat a little bit if possible, and I'm gonna later on talk about what they are. I don't really want to handle them much, but as you can see, there is some really cool ones like that one and that one.
For real this time. For real this time. For real this time. For real this time. 'Cause you make my earthquake. Oh, you make my earthquake. Riding around, you love me, shaking me up, and it's making my heart break. 'Cause you make my earthquake. Oh, you make my earthquake. Riding around, you love me, shaking me up, and it's making my heart break. Don't leave, it's my fault. Don't leave, it's my fault. Don't leave, it's my fault. 'Cause when it all comes crashing down on me, you. 'Cause you make my earthquake. Oh, you make my earthquake. Riding around, you told me something is bad, and it's making my heart break. 'Cause you make my earthquake. Oh, you
Now I know what you guys are thinking, you know, how many of them actually hatched out? So initially there was 15 eggs, and 15 out of 15 eggs basically hatched out. So I had 15 little tiny bearded dragons running around, and you know, they hatched out around the time when everything went down. So unfortunately I could not keep every single one, but luckily I did have a list, or a waiting list of a group of people that actually already wanted to purchase one. So you know, when they were born, I did message them, and then a couple of weeks of them being a little bit older, they did go to their homes as well. So it was a bittersweet moment, but at the end of the day, if you guys work with reptiles, bearded dragons are one of the more, you know, hands-on reptile, and keeping 15 plus already, the ones that I already have, is just crazy. And doing that while injured is just like, I couldn't wrap my head around it. So what I initially did was message the people that were waiting on them, and you know, they went to their homes, which was of course a bittersweet. So I do still have 5 left, and I did want to keep them to make these videos and also give some of you guys the opportunity to maybe purchase one. You know, of course they're much bigger now, so I've been, you know, hand feeding them, I've been working with them, so hopefully they don't come out like, you know, the crazy ones I have. But you know, hopefully they come out, you know, nice and sweet like BB and all the other ones that I do have. Because I know right now Wilbert, he's like looking at me because he's like, this guy hasn't been posting in a while, like why is he making this video? Yeah, like he has those crazy eyes. Now, as you can see, I was very excited for these baby bearded dragons to be born. You know, this is the first time me actually ever seen something like this, and I've been keeping bearded dragons for some time, but I've never really bred them. So it was quite the experience. I was way excited to see, you know, what was gonna come out. But, you know, the pairing of my, you know, that clutch was pretty weird, because Penelope was a supposedly hypo-translucent bearded dragon, and she was also het for whiblets and het for zero. And the dad was a hypo bearded dragon, het for zero. So technically I should have seen some zero bearded dragons pop up, but I didn't. But what I did see completely confused me for the next couple of months, you know, I was confused to see what came out, and I'm gonna demonstrate and show you guys how big they've gotten and why I was confused. So let's go check them out. And I know you guys are excited because they're much bigger than when they were in the little tiny eggs, because, you know, a couple months passed, and I don't know why I'm talking in this voice, but hey, what's up, man? You guys missed these zooms? Yeah, I know you did. Don't worry, I got you. Oh yeah. So let's go check them out. Okay, so obviously there is a few little guys that I want you guys to meet. But you know, I figured I'll do this in style since, you know, my hands do look like model hands. Like, you know those, like this hand, look at this. Like, that's a model hand right there. You see that? That's a model hand. Like, damn, man, that guy has, like, look at that. Holy stuff, that's a model hand. So I figured, you know, since my hands are also model hands, I would give these guys a little tiny fashion show and introduce you guys them. So cue the music. Oh, shawarma. Okay. Cut the music, all right? Cut the music. I'm still gonna do a fashion show, but I don't know what kind of song that was. I don't even know how it's on my playlist, but I can't be showing you guys bearded dragons with this song, okay? Just hey. I'm not judging, but like, damn, that was a little bit too much. Cut it up. Introducing first, we have a translucent bearded dragon. Now, this little guy right here, he is just a beautiful bearded dragon. Now, he is not, you know, a hypo at all. He is a translucent. Now, believe it or not, which is a little bit weird, he doesn't have a solid black eye, but neither does the mom, but they still came out translucent because you could kind of see right here in the belly that they almost have a transparent look. Which is really, really neat. So we have a little tiny baby translucent bearded dragon, and believe it or not, he's probably the smallest one of them all, but he still eats a lot. And it's probably one of the reasons why I, you know, held them back, is because I'm like, you know, if he's the smallest one, he might need a little bit more work, but he's been eating, as you could see. He's been eating. He has a little tiny belly, so he's extremely cute. So first off, we have a translucent bearded dragon, het for hypo, and of course 50% het 0, which is pretty cool. So putting this guy back. Now, arriving in style to the stage next, we have a hypo bearded dragon. Now, I know a lot of you guys are gonna really like this guy because, as you could see, he's almost completely white, but of course he's not a 0 because he still has pattern, but he is, you know, or she, I believe this one's actually a she is completely almost white, and you know, she has the white nails. She is also het for translucent, and look at this little tiny belly. It's okay, she doesn't want to show off her belly, but she is just a beautiful, beautiful example of a hypo bearded dragon, because the hypo gene does clear up a lot of pigment and as well as brighten them up. So she's not the colorfulest, but she also, you know, is not the ugliest either. Like, she's stunning, and that's one of the reasons why I wanted to hold her back, because look at that, she's white. Look at her little tiny face. Let's zoom in. How can you say no to this little tiny face? Look at her. She's like holding my hand. Now there's a model picture right there. You see that? So such a beautiful bearded dragon, and I'm really happy to be holding her back. But of course, she is available for any of you guys who might want a bearded dragon. Now, next we have a hypo translucent bearded dragon. Now that's putting both of the genes together, and this guy right here is just stunning. You know, he has a little bit of a shed right here, but that's gonna come off through bath and of course him just shedding it out. But this guy right here is just stunning as well. Now I do believe this is the one with the solid black eye. I'm gonna obviously have to look. Okay, so this one right here is not the one with the solid black eye, but this guy does have a transparent belly, as you could see. Let me see. Hey, show your belly to the camera. Oh my goodness. show your belly. They're like, no, I don't want to show my belly. There you go. You see that purple right there? That right there is its belly. Like, you can almost see right through and see the guts and everything, which is crazy. So he is a translucent or a hypo-translucent bearded dragon, because he also has the clear nails. He doesn't have the solid black eyes, but if you look at the mom, neither does she. And to my surprise, you know, you might be thinking, well, wasn't this a hypo bred to a hypo-translucent? You know, het 0, and the dad was also a het 0. As you can see, no zeros popped up, but we did have a translucent pop up. So the dad is actually a hypo het 0 het translucent, which is insane, because, you know, the next step, I could be making hypo translucent zeros, which are completely white with solid black eyes. So, you know, I do have the dad who also proved out to be translucent, and that is just insane, because I shouldn't have had this guy pop up. And when it did, and I saw the translucence pop up, I was like, that is weird. The dad is not even het for translucent, but apparently he is, because these guys started to pop up, and that is just so amazing. And this guy right here has more orange, but the camera, of course, never does these guys justice. But you could see the little tiny orange on its face. Come on, turn this way. Hey, little guy. He's like, hey, I don't want to be on camera. I'm gonna put this little guy back, but look how cute this is. I have little tiny baby bearded dragons with little tiny bellies. Look at this. So I'm gonna show you guys the next one. Now, the next one to be brought up is this little guy. Now, this right here is a hypo translucent bearded dragon. So it's just like the other one, but this one, if we zoom in, oh yeah. So this guy right here actually has the solid black eyes and is a little bit more red than the rest. So as you could see, has the solid black eyes, has the transparent belly, making it a hypo-translucent, and has the clear nails. So hypo-translucent all day. This guy is such a beautiful bearded dragon that, of course, you know, I would love to hold them back and just like keep them all, but unfortunately I can't. But if anything, this one right here is just, you know, you get the full package. You get, you know, the solid black eyes, you get really red, you get a transparent belly, and it's just a beautiful, beautiful bearded dragon. So look at this, look at the colors. Now I know what you guys are thinking, is this a leatherback? Because it is like super micro scaled bearded dragon, but you know, the parents, none of them are leatherbacks. The mom does have a lot, you know, of scales reduced, but she's not a leatherback, and neither is the dad. So I'm kind of expecting these to start to pop up more like the mom, but it does have a very leatherback type of feel to it, which is pretty cool. But you know, I'm gonna have to, you know, ask around to see what this could potentially be. But whatever this little guy is, he's just stunning. Look at that little tiny face. So I'm gonna put this guy back, and I'm gonna show you the last dragon. So the last dragon I want to show you guys happens to be one that I was not expecting to pop up, but it's just so cool looking that I need to share it with you guys. So right here we have a translucent bearded dragon. Now if you guys really look at this, the color on this guy is just very, very weird, which makes me believe that maybe it's paradox. But this guy right here has like bluish, purplish eyes up here. I'm not sure if the camera could pick this up, but look at this. Do you guys see that? Like, there's like bluish, purplish eyes, which I'm expecting for it to go away, but it's been getting bigger and bigger, and it's not been going away. It also has a very interesting pattern to its face, as well as solid black eyes, you know, a very purplish look to it. And you know, if you look at the belly, ooh, you okay? Okay, like I was saying, if you look at the belly, it is like purple, like transparent to the max. And you know, if you look at on the side here too, it like has a very like weird pattern as well. So I'm not gonna say it's a paradox bearded dragon. It could just be a really good example of a translucent bearded dragon, but it just has a very weird coloration to it, and it's obviously extremely cute, but like look at that belly. Hold on, look at that belly right there. Like that is just great. Like that's blue. That's literally blue right there. Like I have a blue bearded dragon. Of course, the coloration as it gets older is gonna like, you know, go down, but that's a transparent bearded dragon all day. It's so cool. Solid black eyes. You know, this guy might be available, but honestly, I'm most likely gonna hold him back. You know, look at like the legs, the head color is like all different colors, and it's not in shed. That's actually how it is. It's very weird. Weird, of course, in a good way. Hey, I didn't mean it like that. Like, orale, homie, come back. Hey, come back. Hey. But this is what I'm telling you. Like, it has a blue belly. Like, it legit has a blue belly. Is that not cool, or is that not cool? Like, am I the only one that's like freaking out here? Like, I have a blue bearded dragon. So I'm really excited to have this guy. You know, translucent bearded dragons usually display things like that, but I find it so cool that this guy has like different, you know, shades of color, even though it's nothing, you know, of a extreme color, but it does have different shades. Like the head is a different shade to the back. Now it's waving, and then of course the belly is blue. So just a beautiful bearded dragon. So let me just clarify that of course translucent bearded dragons have a transparent look to this. This guy is a little bit of a different translucent that I'm used to seeing, and of course that transparency that you see like through the belly and everything could be the result of why it looks blue. So I know the title says like blue bearded dragon or something like that, and technically I have a bearded dragon that has like the eyes up here that are blue and also the belly that's blue, but it's not a blue bearded dragon. But it's so cool to actually see like blue on a bearded dragon. So I'm definitely gonna hold this guy back and see if that, you know, blue stays, and if it does, I have a blue bellied bearded dragon, and that's pretty cool. But like I mentioned, the translucent does give it a transparent look. So there's a lot of translucent bearded dragons out there with a bluish looking belly, but this is the one that I was like, damn, you are angry. I don't know if you guys remember at the beginning of the video, this is the little guy who tried to bite me. So, you know, it's almost like we have an instant connection. As soon as he came out of the egg, he wanted to beat me up. That's gonna be my favorite one. Just watch. That one's gonna give me the hardest time. Like, he was born and he's already angry. You know, I'm most likely gonna keep this guy. I really want to keep them all, but it's not practical and it's not responsible for me to keep every single one, especially that majority of the ones that I do have left are all males. So, you know, everyone's obviously getting a separate enclosure, but you know, that means I need to build more enclosures. So right now what I'm thinking is, you know, not, you know, keeping every single one, but I definitely really like this guy right here. And I don't know, let me know in the comment section down below what I should name this little guy, because I know once I name something, I have to keep it. So let me know in the comment section down below what I should name this little guy. You know, he has that blue belly. He was the one that was angry straight out of the, you know, the egg. That's basically my mood. Like in the morning, I'm pretty angry. Like, well, I wouldn't say angry, but I'm not the jolliest guy when I wake up. So let me know in the comment section down below what I should name this little guy. Now it is early morning, so I do have to go through my routine of my reptiles. But right now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the baby bearded dragons and give them a bath. So let's go.
It's making my heart break. Don't leave, it's my fault.
Oh no, this was a mistake. This was a mistake. Oh no. Oh no. Where'd the other one go? Oh my god, where'd you go?
Don't leave,
wraps up this video. I really wanted to give you guys a quick update on these baby bearded dragons because I know a lot of you guys were asking for them, and you know, it's just amazing to be able to share this experience with you. Let me know in the comment section below if you guys would like to purchase one of these bearded dragons. You know, they are up for sale. You know, I might just have to keep this little blue one. I'm gonna most likely keep this little tiny blue one, but you know, I am gonna be having them up for sale, but I have no problem keeping them. I do have the space, I do have the time, so I have no issue keeping these guys back. So let me know in the comment section down below if you guys are interested. If you guys are, you know, hit me up either on the comment section or on Instagram. But that is it for this video. Thank you guys for the love and support that you guys have been giving me. It has really boosted me up. As you can see, like, I'm smiling, I'm having a really good time. When I'm with my reptiles, that's my nirvana at the end of the day. So, you know, and making these videos, of course, brings a lot of joy. So I'm really happy to be back and posting these videos. The next video, you know, it's another surprise, but I can't wait to share with you guys what I have next. So be sure to hit subscribe, hit the notification bell button, and also stay. I see, this is what I mean. Like, I always try to say something, but lately, like, I've not been thinking of things, but like, stay sexy. Like, what am I doing, man? Oh my goodness. All right, so that is it for this video. I'm Lord the Lion. Keep the blood pumping. I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace.
You gotta hit that notification, hit that notification, hit that notification button, baby.